Good morning, another beautiful Saturday. So today I'm going to ride just a little bit, maybe about 35 miles, because tomorrow I'm going to ride a little farther. And had an interesting week in chiropractic because we were busy and had a lot of fights with insurance companies. You know, it seems like the goal of an insurance company is to deny, delay, and then repeat. And so we had a little bit of challenges this week, and that's why I like to ride. It just gets my mind off the stress of those types of things. Put some new wax on my chain, so it feels really, really good right now. So smooth as silk. So let's see what today brings. We just normally meet at a Starbucks. Hey. Hey, light. Tell us how you did it, the weight loss.
Oh, weight loss was doing the keto diet, so no more than 50 grams of carbohydrates every day.
Okay.
Lots of liquids, some electrolytes, and getting in an hour and a half to 2.5 hours of exercise each day.
Okay. On a bike.
Yeah, on a bike.
Okay.
And then I have an exerciser as well, exercise bike.
Yeah.
So yeah, just.
So some people won't know what keto is on YouTube.
Oh, okay. So that's a very, very, very low carb diet.
But what did you eat?
So lots of proteins, fats and oils, lots of vegetables. Your actual carbohydrates can come from vegetables.
And high fiber.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and no starches either. And so, yeah, you have the protein meals, which is like a 30% of the plate. Half of the plates are protein, and then just a little bit of mostly vegetables and proteins.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can spice it up so it's tasty.
Yeah. Did you eat a breakfast?
Well, yeah, that's a good point. It got so once you start working off of the fats and oils and protein, then you're very satisfied as the meals go. So I could finish a 2.5 hour ride and not even be hungry till an hour later, because you're just still burning the ketos.
Yeah.
And so to lose the weight, I could go out for a 2-hour ride, an aerobic one, not anaerobic.
Yeah.
And a 2-hour ride with just maybe one piece of toast, if that, you know.
Yeah.
And I just go for a ride or a little protein drink, but preferably nothing. And I would start losing 2 to 3 pounds a week. So yeah, I went from like 170 down to 153. I'm up to 157 or 8 now, so I gotta kind of go back at it a little bit. But yeah, that's important to have, you know, your body at optimal weight, and then some core workout in the gym to maintain posture. And as you get older, you need that arm strength, the shoulder strength, even to get up out of bed to feel good in the morning.
Yeah.
And so that posture alignment is important to shorten the lower back muscles. Well, you know, that alignment stuff.
Oh yeah. Stretching
a bike rider sits over, so you got to stretch out the stomach muscles so you can have proper posture, stand up straight. So it all works together. And so at 73 years old, I feel more like 55, hopefully.
Feel my age.
Yeah, right.
And then once in a while, see a great chiropractor.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, there you go.
Because, you know, if what happens with that, seeing the chiropractor like you, it's the evaluation. Evaluation is so important because you can slip out out of posture, just out of doing something repetitiously.
Yeah.
And so your exercising needs to get changed, which you give suggestions to, and then help move things back to relieve the tension, which turns into pain.
Yeah.
So so that was that's important, is to you get that evaluation. Kind of like you're acting as a coach in a way.
For the body, anyway.
Yeah, for the body. And when there's pain, you don't feel like doing anything.
Absolutely.
So if you relieve the pain from somebody, then they feel like doing something.
Yeah.
Because that pain saps your energy and your morale. It just knocks you right, takes the wind out of your sails, changes your whole personality. Become a crabby old man, you know.
Which you've never been known for.
No, but I recognize when things aren't quite right. And
yeah.
over the years, really, even during my athletic career, as I've always checked in with a chiropractor to get that evaluation and some adjustments to get the pain out of the way, so it frees me up to go work out, you know, and exercise that at least an hour 4 times a week if you're just a recreational person.
Yeah. So I'm about 5 miles from home. I'm gonna stop over at a park and do a wonderful, awesome stretch. And I'll put a link down below on how to decompress your spine yourself. It's an awesome thing. And then I'll do some pull-ups and push-ups, little calisthenics for the upper body, and then we're on our way home. I like to do this after a small or a shorter ride because I feel like I don't do enough with my upper body. Once or twice a week is good enough for me. And you know, almost everywhere in the world, you can go on YouTube and places in crazy places like Siberia, you'll see people at local parks doing calisthenics, getting in shape. So there's never an excuse. We're lucky here where I live because there's just awesome parks pretty much on every corner. This is my favorite pull-up bar. Okay, I'm done with that. We're on our way back. To me, it's actually inspiring to see people that are on YouTube in some of these countries where they don't have the best training materials. And that's why I like calisthenics, because you don't need a gym, you don't need to pay for fancy equipment. You just need your body weight and you get a good enough workout. And a lot of those guys that are doing calisthenics, I'll tell you what, they're in shape. So it is inspiring to see that and to not ride past cigarette smell. That was a good ride today. It was fast. I know I shouldn't say this, but I'm kind of in the mood for a Somas burrito. I hate it when I start thinking that because then I jinx it, because that's then all I can think about, like a song stuck in your head. So this is the kind of community I like to live in. This is tonight is Saturday, They're going to have a concert in the park. They're putting the stuff together. And the day before, everybody leaves all their stuff here, all their chairs and blankets. Nobody has a problem with it. So I think it's a country band today, which, little known fact, I like country music. And as far back as I can remember, now here's one for you. Here's something you probably should know about me, is when I was about 8 years old, I wanted to be a country singer. I wanted to be one of the Statler brothers because I like that deep voice. And I've always wanted to sing like that guy. Didn't pan out. Okay, that concludes the ride, and we're just about home. So let's see how today's ride did. I rode just under 2 hours, 35.2 miles, average speed 17.9 miles per hour, max 30. Not a whole lot of elevation gain. And the heart rate, average 135, maximum 165. Looks like I burned 1,365 calories. That should earn me a burrito, wouldn't you say? Those are my heart rate zones. And the temperature in the morning was 62, average 71. It's pretty hot right now, 91, so it's pretty cool. And that 20-minute pause was very likely just the calisthenics that I was doing at the park. So that's a pretty good day. I'm going to ride tomorrow, and you guys have a great weekend.